Hello, people that's all doing today. We're doing a Q&A. Basically, the topic today is just questions. I kind of know these questions for a while and just been like, I don't know what to say to them. So I just gathered them all up. This is from the last 7, 8 months. So I just kind of gathered them up. I know this is not this month's question, they're different from different months, but I just kind of wanted to do them in one video. I try to explain them better than what I would back then, if that makes any sense. I don't know, that might not make any sense, but you understand in a few minutes. So basically, I'll just give you a short brief. I met the hospital last year in March, and it was terrible times. I spent 7 weeks there. I wasn't in a good place, so it was terrible times, and for 2 weeks, people didn't have a clue where I went to because I just disappeared off the face of the earth for 2 weeks, as people said. So let's just get right into it. So that's just backstory. So they like this person here is saying, how has life been since March? Life has been. You have your up and downs. That's what I'm trying to. You have your up and downs. Like one day you could be as happy as Larry. Next day you could end up, I don't know, and doing something that you regret doing, and you'd be very upset and very unhappy with yourself and be angry at yourself, which is no need to be angry with yourself. If you do so, everybody makes mistakes. So, yeah, thank you for asking. I have actually been doing a lot better than I was last year, anyway. So, yeah, thank you very much for asking. It does mean a lot to me that this person took the time to write a comment and asking how I was. So, thank you very much. You're very. That means a lot to me. It actually does mean a lot to me that people ask me how I am. And this person was like, when you were in hospital, what was the one thing that kept you going for them 7 weeks? Well, the one thing that kept me going was I hoped to come back home. I hoped to be better and have free of the problems in my head. And that's basically really it. I just hope to be fixed because things like that is never really going to go way out of your head. It's always going to be somewhere in your head, but as they say, we fight on for another day. So yeah, thank you for asking that. At least it's nice to know that people at least have a want to know if you're okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is perfectly okay. I have no problem answering questions like this. I have no problem. I mean, if you're just going to make a laugh at me, you ended up in hospital, then I don't start. To be honest, just don't bother starting. Go somewhere else and annoy somewhere else, but don't start because you could end up the same way anybody who wants to make a laugh at me. I mean, you just have to think about it. If it happened to you, I don't think you would like me laughing at you. But anyway, that's not the same question. But so did anybody visit you when you were in hospital in Dublin? Anybody visit me? I suppose my parents did. That's basically the only people that really bothered to ask to come visit me. Nobody else from the country came to visit me. Yeah, they came up, and he asked also how many times a day did they come up. Like it takes an hour, it takes nearly 2 hours to get up to Dublin from Cavan. Do up once a week. I know it's terrible. And this other person asks, you wouldn't allow you to use your phone or play any, or really, or shave or anything like that. No, I wasn't allowed to shave. I could only shave. If you don't know me, then I actually grow a beard overnight. As simple as that. I could shave for today and then tomorrow I have a big beard. Because literally the hair on my it's hard to explain. But it's yeah, I wasn't allowed to use my phone in the hospital. I mean, it was proper order to be honest. It was a bit of a break. It's like a holiday, but I wish it was a holiday to be honest. But some things you see in that place was not very nice to be honest. And it would hurt you to be honest. So the next person asks, do you think you became any better by going up to Dublin to the hospital. That is a really tough one. I say I done middling. I suppose I got 50% okay, but just and then another 50% just out of the window, just not doing any good at all. Yeah, so I say I did done half good. That's what I'm trying to say. But they are great staff. They were understaffed and they were low paid and all that. I have to admit, they do good jobs. They do good, but it just didn't work for me. Maybe for some people it did work, counselling and all that, but it didn't work for me. So that's really all I have to ask. So for the last few months, not ask, what am I saying? But ask. So yeah, and sorry if my throat is just annoying me because it's just this fucking weather. It's changing every so often. It's raining one minute, then it's sunny the next minute. Next minute it'll probably be snowing because it's just so bad. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe more and bye.